DJI, known for the world's most powerful drones, just released their very first 360 camera, the Osmo 360. Now, if you're wondering who this camera is really for and if it's worth the money, let's break it down, and then I'm also going to tell you the good and the bad about this camera. So specifications first, and I'll keep it simple. The Osmo 360 has two large 1/1.1 inch sensors with super bright f1.9 lenses. It shoots up to 8K 50 frames per second in full 360 or 4K at 120 frames per second if you're just using a single lens. I will say that the slow motion from this camera is the best that I have seen yet in a 360 camera over the past 6 years. You also get 105 gigabytes of built-in storage plus a micro SD card slot for up to 1 terabyte, and the battery gives you about 90 minutes when you're shooting in 8K. Oh, and it's waterproof right out of the box, but you can't record 360 video underwater, just the single lens. Now, who's this camera really for? Honestly, it's aimed at creators and people who want immersive content, people like travel vloggers, action sports, or anyone who wants to capture everything around them and then reframe it later for social media. If you're already in the DJI ecosystem, it fits in really nicely. Now let's talk about the benefits. The image quality is excellent. Those big sensors make a big difference, especially in low light conditions. The built-in storage is super handy, so you're not constantly swapping cards. It's also very tough, it's compact, it's waterproof, so it is a great camera for action enthusiasts. Now, it's not perfect. The screen is a little bit on the small side and it can be tricky to use if you're using gloves. I do prefer the screen of the latest Insta360 camera, the X5. Stabilization works amazingly well on this camera. It definitely leads in that category, but as with all 360 cameras, it has some issues in low light. You can't swap out the lenses yourself, so if one gets scratched or chipped, which is pretty inconvenient because you have to send it in to DJI for repair. And while DJI Studio app is acceptable, it could use some fine tuning. I think that's going to get better with some updates. Finally, if you're recording 8K for extended periods of time in hot weather, like above 80 degrees Fahrenheit, it does tend to overheat and sometimes it will shut down. The bottom line, if you care about image quality and you want some of the best looking 360 footage that you can get right now on the market, the Osmo 360 delivers. If you just want simple editing and quick sharing, there might be an easier option out there for you. But overall, DJI has finally put out a serious competitor in the 360 camera space, which is really nice because there's really only been one horse in this race for many years. Hopefully this review is useful for you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.